This segment of the news is brought to you by Desert View Hospital, providing emergency medical care around the clock at 360 South Lola Lane. Learn more at desertviewhospital.com. Physicians are not employees or agents of this hospital.
Welcome back to News 46. Now here's Angela Miles with today's Business First Brief.
Topping our news, Tim Hortons, a Canadian company owned by Restaurant Brands, plans to open 1,500 coffee and donut shops in China during the next decade. Restaurant Brand shares rallied Wednesday. Dunkin' Donuts has a new CEO. David Hoffman takes over as Nigel Travis is retiring from the top spot. Travis is credited with taking Dunkin' Donuts to Wall Street with an IPO in 2011 and the 60% rise in revenue. Shares traded around $19 in its stock market debut and are now trading above $70. The founder of Papa John's is apologizing for using a racial slur when describing NFL players taking a knee during the national anthem. John Schnatter used the foul language during a conference call in May with a marketing agency. Schnatter confirmed what happened and emailed a statement to Forbes saying, regardless of the context, I apologize. Simply stated, racism has no place in our society.
Thanks, Angela. National Park Service rangers recently raided an illegal marijuana growing operation in Death Valley National Park. Hikers encountered 3 men installing irrigation hoses near a spring in Hanapa Canyon. The hikers initially thought the men were working on a National Park Service project, so they asked them what they were doing. Then one of the men responded, quote, "Growing marijuana. You won't tell the cops, will you?" National Park Service and Bureau of Land Management rangers raided that site on July 3rd. The rangers found more than 4,000 marijuana plants in 4 garden plots. No workers were on location at the time of that raid. And there's an update regarding the current closure of the Beatty Senior Center pending needed building repairs. Nye County Senior Nutrition is looking into options for counting meal service and continuing those for Beatty Senior clients and hopes to solidify plans by this coming Monday, July 16th. Updated information will be posted at the Senior Center, and County will notify Beatty Town Office to help keep the community informed about meal service options and status of repairs. Concerned citizens can call 775-482-7300. And Emmy nominations were announced this morning. Alicia Cook has that scoop in today's entertainment report.
In your entertainment news this week, the 70th Annual Emmys Award nominations were announced today. Game of Thrones topped the list with 22 nominations. HBO's Fantasy Saga is a 2-time Best Drama winner that didn't even make last year's list of awards. Thrones is facing competition against Hulu's The Handmaid's Tale. The dystopian sci-fi series that claimed top drama honors last year has now returned this year with 20 bids, and HBO's Westworld follows closely with 21 bids. Donald Glover's Atlanta is the top comedy with 16 bids. It will face newcomers including The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel and Barry. The revived show Roseanne, which was canceled because of star Roseanne Barr's racist tweet, drew only 1 major nomination, a supporting actress nod for Laurie Metcalf. Veteran comedy show Saturday Night Live received 21 nominations. The Emmy Awards show airs September 17th on NBC with hosts Colin Jost and Michael Che of Saturday Night Live. HBO's Gone Too Soon will take a 4-hour look into the lives of comedians Gary Shandling and Robin Williams. This show will highlight the innermost thoughts of the comedic actor who tragically committed suicide in 2014 with interviews and post-episode reels. The episodes also have interviews with friends who were close to Williams throughout his life, including Billy Crystal, Eric Idle, Steve Martin, and even David Letterman. The History of Comedy original series shows the lives of those who have influenced and even revolutionized the culture here in America. The series premieres Sunday at 7 p.m. Pacific Time on HBO. A 4-CD box set of previously unreleased material by Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers is set to be released in September. An American Treasure is the first posthumous musical project since the rocker died of cardiac arrest in October 2017 at the age of 66. The collection will include 60 previously unreleased studio recordings, live recordings, deep cuts, and alternate versions of popular Petty songs. SiriusXM debuted a portion of one of the songs, Keep a Little Soul, on its Tom Petty channel Tuesday, with hits like American Girl, Don't Do Me Like That, and Learning to Fly. Petty and his longtime band were famed for an instantly recognizable brand of sturdy heartland music. They were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2002. An American Treasure is set to be released September 28th. This has been your entertainment news this week. I am Alicia Cook, reporting for News 46.
Thanks so much, Alicia. And stay tuned. Right here on News 46, we'll tell you about an area teen wrangling lots of rodeo excitement. We'll be right back.